Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Run It Back, your channel for all things nostalgic media and culture. If you enjoy the video, please remember to like and subscribe. Today we're diving into the development of the groundbreaking movie X-Men. This film didn't just kick off a beloved franchise, it also set the stage for the modern superhero movie era. The decision to make X-Men was heavily influenced by the immense success of X-Men, the animated series, which aired from 1992 to 1997. The animated series brought the complex world of mutants to a broad audience, capturing imaginations with its engaging storylines and beloved characters. This success convinced 20th Century Fox that the X-Men could be a hit on the big screen. But bringing X-Men to life wasn't without its challenges. Numerous famous actors were almost cast in key roles. For instance, Russell Crowe was initially considered for the role of Wolverine, but he turned it down, leading to the casting of Hugh Jackman, who was relatively unknown at the time. Another interesting casting what-if involves Dougray Scott, who was originally cast as Wolverine, but had to drop out due to scheduling conflicts with Mission Impossible 2. The film was directed by Bryan Singer, who was known for his work on The Usual Suspects. He brought a serious and grounded approach to the project. Producer Lauren Shuler Donner was instrumental in getting the project off the ground and ensuring its success. David Hayter, who wrote the screenplay, managed to balance the film's action elements with the deeper, more philosophical questions about prejudice and acceptance. Key figures in the cast included Patrick Stewart as Professor Charles Xavier, who brought gravitas and wisdom to the role. Ian McKellen played Magneto, delivering a powerful performance as a complex antagonist. Hugh Jackman, as we mentioned, took on the role of Wolverine, bringing the character's rugged charm and intensity to life. Other major characters included Halle Berry as Storm, Famke Janssen as Jean Grey, and James Marsden as Cyclops. The plot of X-Men revolves around the conflict between mutants who want to coexist with humans and those who believe humans will never accept them. Professor Xavier leads the X-Men, who strive for peaceful coexistence, while Magneto leads the Brotherhood of Mutants, who seek to dominate humanity. This central conflict, along with the personal struggles of the characters, created a compelling and thought-provoking narrative. The success of X-Men was nothing short of phenomenal. It proved that comic book movies could be both critically acclaimed and commercially successful. This success paved the way for a boom in superhero movies, demonstrating that these stories had mass appeal and could be well-made films. Following X-Men, we saw hits like Spider-Man, 2002, Daredevil, 2003, Hulk, 2003, and Fantastic Four, 2005, which all took advantage of the renewed interest in superhero films. Importantly, X-Men is considered a pioneer for modern superhero movies. Its success showed Hollywood that audiences were ready for more serious, character-driven comic book films. This ultimately led to the creation of the Marvel Cinematic Universe and the resurgence of the genre as a dominant force in entertainment. X-Men wasn't just a movie. It was a cultural milestone. It brought beloved characters to life, explored deep themes, and set the stage for the superhero movie boom that followed. Its legacy is still felt today, and it's a must-watch for any fan of the genre. Our story begins during World War II in Nazi-occupied Poland. A young boy named Eric Lenscher is separated from his parents in a concentration camp. In a moment of intense emotion, Eric's mutant power to control metal manifests, bending a metal gate. This traumatic experience shapes his future as the powerful mutant, Magneto. Fast forward to the near future, where we meet Senator Robert Kelly. He's pushing for the Mutant Registration Act, which would force mutants to publicly reveal their identities and powers. This political tension sets the stage for the film's central conflict. Next, we meet a young mutant named Marie, known as Rogue. Her power to absorb others' life force and memories through touch forces her to run away from home. She ends up in Canada, where she encounters Logan, also known as Wolverine, a mutant with incredible healing abilities and retractable metal claws. After a dangerous encounter with Sabretooth, an ally of Magneto, Wolverine, and Rogue are rescued by Cyclops and Storm, members of the X-Men. They bring them to Professor Xavier's school for gifted youngsters. At the school, we meet Charles Xavier, also known as Professor X, who leads the X-Men. His team includes Cyclops, who can shoot powerful optic blasts, Storm, who controls the weather, and Jean Grey, a telekinetic and telepath. Professor X aims to foster peace between humans and mutants. Meanwhile, Magneto is planning a drastic measure to ensure the mutant dominance. He has built a machine that can accelerate the mutation process in humans, intending to use it on world leaders at a summit on Ellis Island. However, the process is unstable and deadly. Magneto's plan involves Rogue. He kidnaps her, intending to use her ability to absorb and amplify his power to fuel the machine. The X-Men, realizing the threat, prepare to stop him. The climax of the movie takes place on Liberty Island. The X-Men confront Magneto and his Brotherhood of Mutants, including Mystique, who can shapeshift, and Toad, who has a prehensile tongue and agile abilities. A fierce battle ensues. Wolverine, with his regenerative abilities and adamantium claws, takes on Mystique. Cyclops and Jean Grey work together to defeat Toad. The X-Men are ambushed by Magneto. Cyclops, Jean Grey, and Storm are captured, while Wolverine manages to escape. Wolverine finds himself in the Statue of Liberty, where he encounters Sabretooth once again. Fueled by the desire to rescue his friends and avenge their capture, Wolverine engages in a brutal fight with Sabretooth. Cyclops ends up shooting him off the Statue of Liberty with his optic blast, incapacitating him. Finally, Wolverine reaches Rogue, who is strapped into Magneto's machine. In a dramatic showdown, Wolverine uses all his strength to fight Magneto and destroy the machine. After Cyclops shoots Magneto with an optic blast, giving Wolverine the perfect opportunity, saving Rogue just in time. The machine is destroyed, and Magneto is captured and imprisoned in a special facility made of plastic to prevent his escape. Back at the school, Rogue recovers, and Wolverine decides to stay with the X-Men, hinting at future adventures. Professor X and Magneto have a poignant conversation about their differing ideologies, setting the stage for ongoing conflicts. X-Men ends on a hopeful note, emphasizing themes of acceptance, unity, and the ongoing struggle for coexistence between humans and mutants. This film not only kickstarted a successful franchise, but also paved the way for the modern era of superhero movies. Thanks for joining us on this journey through X-Men 2000. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more reviews and nostalgic content. Until next time, keep the nostalgia alive.